Hello everybody, welcome back. It's West of Loathing Wednesday, perhaps the final one. We're very close to the end of the game, but I want to finish up some business I have with the cows. I am a cow puncher after all, and I believe we have a ring that will help us find cows. Yeah, have more random encounters with cows. We need more, like infernal leather, I think? It's not the last Wednesday ever. Well, you know, I mean, I can't make any promises, but hopefully we get some more Wednesdays. Right. Some pyro bovines. Fight 'em. But hello Arctic, hello JD. Hopefully you two are doing alright today. They just straight up murdered me. Jeez. I'm like too wimpy for this area, but this is where I had to get the leather from, I'm pretty sure. Can I fill them all with items? I wonder. I have 2 smoldering leather lassos. It's our only hope. Let's tie everybody up. I don't even know if you can buy more of the ropes, like the plain ones. Get beefy. Let's see. Punch one of them out. Finish off this. We're not gonna finish off this guy. I thought I'd be able to. Oh, actually, with a muscle increase, I can just punch him to death. Hey, Obsidian. Hello. Good evening. How you doing today? Infernal soul fragments. So we need the leather, not the souls. Mandarin sailor. Let's see if she sells ropes. No. Dang. See, these are the floating cow heads again. Maybe we need to be like in a different part of the map. Let's try, like, coming up here. Wait. Deepest delve mine, 3 miles ahead and 4 miles down. There's still locations I didn't discover? I thought I discovered everywhere. Coal smasher. Sounds dangerous. Consume. 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 This weird shaft thing goes down further than you can see. I think this is where all that El Vibrato stuff is pointing us. I think things are about to get kind of heavy. Well, let's get in and out quick. I don't know how to shoot an invisible voice, and that exhausts a fair bit of my problem-solving expertise. Interesting. Yes. But there was also just an entrance over here. No? The shaft has collapsed, but there's a rope leading down to the rubble. I don't know, this way seems safer over here, doesn't it? Bum, 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 bum. An impassable cave-in. Don't even try to pass it, because you can't. Oh, I'm trying. What do we get here? Gas cap. It's like the cap for a bottle of pills, but it smells like kerosene. It's probably the cap for a bottle of kerosene-soaked pills. That makes sense. Let me see. Okay, elevator. Hit the problems. But let's finish looking around this floor first. A floor-to-ceiling shaft. That's like the thing that's digging. Just a bunch of worthless leftovers. It's a nice cupboard, but it's bare. I assume we still have the thing over here, the shaft, yeah? Nasty trash and hundreds of empty sarsaparilla bottles. Nothing of interest. Are there any bottle caps? Oh, it's these guys. These cultists are really going to town with the whispering and tracing of spirals in the air, and generally being really creepy cult weirdos. They seem too preoccupied with their spooky nonsense to notice you. Unfortunately, they're blocking your path. Let me put on my cultist hat. Bear shock. Shock! Kuma shock! Also, is the game music too loud for you guys, or is it okay? And hey Miro, thank you for the glove. Thank you. These cultists are going to town with all the whispering and tracing of spirals. One of them notices you approaching and nods politely before going back to her muttering whatever. She's the only one that notices you, and none of them seem inclined to get out of your way. So it looks like you have to fight them either way. Not too loud, but kind of loud. Let me turn it down just a little bit then. Okay, hopefully that'll help a little. See, I wonder if there's one less enemy since I wore the mask. Jesus! He killed my lady! How could you do that to my lady? Jeez. I'm gonna die here. Oh my gosh. Oh hey Monty! Thank you for the fireflies. I wonder when it'll be fireflies season. It's like some point during the summer they start going around. Let's see, it looks like all the cultists are equal. Just slightly different HP. I'm gonna bop him. I died as I lived in a dirty fursuit, but you just watched it. You watched it before I died. Wait, I'm not even dead. I'm not even dead. You don't get fireflies around you, Monty? I'm sorry to hear that. They're like my favorite part of summer. Is it because like you live too far in a city or something? How old are you, Cricket? How old are you? Whoa. Oh, my text is off center. BRB. 1 second. 1 moment. Let me fix this for you guys, okay? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Oh my. Oh dear. Okay. Wait. Wait. Is that centered? That's kind of centered, right? That's more centered. Okay. Okay. Alright. I fixed it. It's all better. Okay. Let me take out these guys. and take him out. I don't have any AP. That makes life hard. I will drink this loco weed. Drink more. I have all these consumables I just haven't used throughout the game. Now's the time, right? I will explode everybody. Slowly. Oh, so slowly. This is the world's weakest dynamite. It's just a sparkler. I'm just throwing sparklers at these men. Getting in that summer spirit, you know. Gotta fire fireworks with your friends. What if I need them later? I know. It's in the back of my mind. I think you can just buy dynamite. Alright, and then I'll 1v1 this guy. Okay, let me mute my phone. I'm getting beep boops. Beep boops from the Facebooks. Tentacled badge. Oh? I need to add in Chuni's speech to make it more powerful. Ooh. Spooky resistance. I mean, that would help a little bit, wouldn't it? Their magic seems spooky.
And my wolf pack,
Seems a little spooky.
it grew by 1.
Oh. Hey, Frank. Thank you for the resub. Oh, thank you for 2 years. Thank you. You just hit 2 years. I've known everybody
And
for
my
so
wolf
long
pack.
now.
It grew by 1.
Peggy! Yay! Thank you! Thank you for the 28 months. Thank you very much. Thank you for being in my Fangy pack. Oh, this is a weird shrine. It's a big cross made of El Vibrato stuff. Its precise lines and corners stand in marked contrast to the altar, which makes your eyes spin involuntarily when you look at it. Take it. This is mine now. The posts on the altar seem straight enough when you look right at them, but in your peripheral vision, they writhe nauseatingly. Whoa. A little bit of writhing as a treat. El Vibrato Cross. I see. I'll take this with me. I got treasure. I'm gonna hang it up in my room. That's what you do with treasure. Or eBay it. This thing is really heavy. Oh, it's a cream beam. It's a child's bracelet. What the heck is it doing here? This bracelet is way too small for you to wear, even if it wasn't also way too colorful for you to wear in public. Using MacGuffins as decoration as power move. Yeah! Wednesday evening writhing. Oh, I can run into that person. Let me say hi to him first. There's a bunch of cultists here whispering to themselves and tracing spirals in the air. 6 of them to be exact. You try to push past, but the one in the back shakes his head and indicates for you to stay where you are. I guess there's a queue or something? Must flush toilet. Must flush every toilet. Ah, stay. Alright, let's go. Hey, wait, that's the wrong direction. It's ready to be grabbed. Eh? I thought I was gonna run it into the people. Oh. Alright, next floor? Ooh. Unlock. Punch cards, medical drone, and scraps. Alright. Works for me. There's a whole crowd of cultists here muttering and doing creepy tai chi. Hey there, fellow cultists coming through. They ignore you and continue to block your path. Let's see what happens if I take the hat off. They don't seem to have noticed you. Not yet, anyway. Cultist leader mask. Oh! Oh! Alright, guys, break it up. Move along. A square mask. A chosen one. That's right, and I've got things under control here, so you can all go find something else to do. But this ritual requires at least 8 people. Oh, la-di-da. Look who thinks he knows a thing or two about occult rituals. Are you telling me, a chosen one, that you know this business better than I do? No. I meant no disrespect. You better not, or I'll have your skull filled with beetles or something. Ah, jeez, that sounds really uncomfortable. Get out of here, all of you. The cultists scatter fearfully. And don't you forget it. I can probably do that on the previous floor, too. Let me do it on the previous floor. I forgot that I had this mask. You start to push past the cultists. Hey, don't! Oh, a chosen one. This is a great honor. Yeah, thanks. Blessings of the master and spirals and stuff be upon you or whatever. Scram, please. But this is an hour of prayer. We can't leave for any reason. All of you need to get out of my way right now, or I will cast your souls into the devouring maw of ultimate void. That doesn't sound good. No, it's very, very bad. What happens there? Oh, just let your imagination run wild. Gulp. Hey guys, new orders. We need to scram. Thank you. This shaft really got shafted by a cave-in. Looking at this altar makes your stomach spin. The central spiral has a nauseating optical illusion effect that makes it look like it's spinning even though it isn't. You feel like if you get too close, you might fall right into it. Wait, there's nothing over here. Wait a minute. Oh well. Oh, glub. Thank you. The devouring void isn't so bad once you get used to it. They haven't seen it, so they don't know. I'm just scaring them away. Don't worry, Cricky. I don't mean it. Alright, silly walk ahead. This pile of rocks is really seriously mortared together. Destroy it. Pickaxe and 50 muscle. Muscle 32. Oh boy, There's +3. Let's see what we can do. +7, okay. I think that's the best one I got. Muscle. I don't think any of these will give me muscle, will they? Nah. My gloves. Any of these? Oh, +8 muscle. Who knew? Hammers make you more muscly. I guess they're heavy, so carrying it around all the time makes you ripped. Oh, you're at 54. Perfect. No, I'm not too weak, Fry. I was holding the wrong weapon, okay? The weapon makes the woman. Love to have so many clothing items you can wade through stat buffs. It gets a little overwhelming, though. At some point, I'm like, Insert a keystone. Enter the portal. Too many fashion choices, you know? West Roberto containment power online. Oh. The shaft goes down further than you can see. The cross-shaped Elvi brow device is going crazy. East Roberto containment power offline. Leave the terminal. Okay, I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna do it. Let's see what happens. It snaps into place of its own accord. Positronic resonator detected. It's fine, don't worry. It's all good. West Roberto containment power online. East Roberto offline. Oh. Do I want it to be on or off? Do I want it to be off to pop him out? I'm not sure. This vibrato questline is a little tricky. It's a little too big brain for this cryptid. Power up the machine. I'm trying. It's not working though. Let's see. Where would the east containment thing be? Oh wait, actually, I'm gonna check if anything changed at the altar. I don't think it will have. But it's weird that I could scatter those guys. I scatter them. But then... alter the altar? How do I activate this thing over here? Oh, wait a minute. Oh. From outside? Because this is that machine that's outside. Can I reclimb this rope? I can. Alright. Activate the winch. Oh, I thought it squished me at first. There's a button labeled smash. Press it. Super dense coal. There's a chunk of coal that has a tremendous amount of pressure applied to it. Now all you need is a few hundred years and you'll have a great big diamond. Oh, that's nice for my descendants. Okay, I'm gonna Google where the East Roberto containment power is. East Roberto containment. Let's see. El Vibrato Control Center. Curious Falls Mountain. It's on the coast, it says. And to Cinder, I leave a lump of coal. I guess she's kind of like my descendant. The coast should be down here. I think I haven't found it. Maybe I need to wander more? She waving at me? She was waving at me. Okay, now let's wander down here. An ancient seaweed-draped skeleton is shambling toward you, hissing and moaning. Oh, huh. I guess we must be near the beach? How do you determine where the desert stops and the beach begins? Hiss. I don't really know how to tell the difference between desert sand and beach sand. Exploit the home court advantage. Are you one of those drowned pirate skeletons? Because you're a lot less scary on land. Hiss. Have you got your land legs yet? I bet you don't, right? Will it make you land sick if I just stand here motionless, not rocking from side to side at all? After a minute, the skeleton turns green and tries to throw up. But since it doesn't have a stomach, its head just falls off. I got its skull. Wow. I'm gonna figure out what it's for. Oh, a skull draped in seaweed and festooned with beach glass. Drown with me, it seems to whisper. It's a spell damage item. I see. What is with this child's bracelet, though? Are you a bear to a child, maybe? Huh. Okay. Should I put my cow ring back on? No, because I want to discover a location, not fight cows necessarily. I wouldn't turn down a cow fight. Ah! Here I'm ambushed by a cow who was hiding behind a nearby billboard. Big billboard, big cow. Give me your leather. Let's get beef. I'll punch him. I don't even need Susie's help. Man, I should have chosen a different idiom. I can see now how that might be confusing. I got a lot of things. Infernal leather. That's what I need. That's what I need. That's the leather I crave. I don't actually know how many I need though. But ghostly floating cow heads. I'm gonna keep escaping them. Cow heads, because they're ghosts. They don't have leather. A goblin suddenly runs up with an armload of driftwood and dumps it out in front of you. Hello, look. Sculptures I am making. You are buying an art, yes? Well, buying an art or killing! Wow, geez, that's a little over the top. Buying art now! Okay, okay. How much wanting for one of these art? 300 meats. I'm wandering too far down? Okay, thanks, Frank. 300 meats is crazy price. I haggling. 250 meats or killing. I'll buy all of this. Driftwood sculpture. Oh wait, I wanted to buy more. Oh my, okay. Oh, yeah, we gotta go upstairs. Well, not upstairs, but... Riding along the trail, you pass two cowboys who are shooting craps. By which I mean they're having a contest to see whose horse can crap the farthest. I don't have enough moxie to ride away coolly. Dang, I'm not cool enough. Alright, so we can go over here or we can go up here. I feel like there's a lot of empty room over here still. So let's go up here. A goblin runs up to you laughing. They're carrying a boulder over their head which is taller than they are. Whoa, what are you planning on doing with that? Haha, you catching. No, stop. Not throwing. Aw, you not fun. I can't catching a rock like that. How you even lifting that? Finding magical ring of strength is in mine. Now so very strong. Giving me ring of strength or beating you up. Okay. Really? No. Are you some nuts? Just trying it while crushing you with boulder. Attack. Don't murder me. Okay. I have a chance. Bum 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 bum. Tie him up, Susie. I don't do much damage, do I? Okay. Sure, why not? We'll try setting you on fire. Doesn't hurt. Poison! Ew. Bonk him! Cover me! Oh, I'm going for my friend. Oh, Jesus. Okay, you need more dynamite, buddy. That's scary. That was too much damage. That was way too much damage. Okay, now I finish it. You just took a bunch of dynamite, that's all. Ring of Strength! You won. Looks like that goblin shouldn't have brought a boulder to a whatever you were using fight. Nice. Plus 10 muscle. Hell yeah. I'm so strong. But then I don't get my AP ring. Oh well. Okay, bye Craigie. Good luck with your meeting. I hope it's productive. A shambling skeleton of a man with a lumber axe and a big bushy beard. So it's either the skeleton of a lumberjack or the skeleton of one of those Johnny-come-lately axe and beard fans. I'm gonna fight him. Ugh. Haven't seen this guy before. Tie him up. Bop him again. Bop, bop. Bop. You chop the skeleton down like dead wood. Well, exactly like that, pretty much. Hey, lady! A young woman with dark bobbed hair and a white apron is standing behind a makeshift wooden counter at the side of the road. Behind her, you can see a campfire and something that looks like a cross between a potbelly stove and a steam engine. Yes? You look like you could use a hot cup of coffee. Considering the times we live in, that has pretty much always been true of me or anyone I've ever met, yes. Well, you're in luck. Am I? You sure are. I've been experimenting with some exotic new beans and roasting techniques, and I've got a fresh pot of my gourmet blend ready to go. How much for a cup? Just 500 meat. Just? I know that seems like a lot. It's nonsense. You might as well say 11-3 jillion. When you take into account the quality of the ingredients and the brewing process. How many cups are in that pot? 8? I could buy 4 horses with that. Look, do you want a cup or not? How can you possibly justify that price for a cup of coffee? This isn't plain old coffee. See, I take the finest imported beans and I feed them to the special breed of bobcat I found. You what? And the raw beans aren't fully digestible, so I roast them afterwards. You what? And I brew them in the special pressurized kettle, you see, so... That's disgusting, I can't drink that. What's wrong? It's just a specialized form of pressure cooker. Not that part. The barista sighs and rolls her eyes. I do wash the beans first. I'm not drinking cat poop coffee. Don't be so stodgy, it's quite aromatic. I bet. And has a very robust flavor. I know she didn't describe it as delicious or even good. Look, there's nothing wrong with it. I drink it myself except, well, it's a bit expensive. 500 meat is more than a bit. Well, sorry, but that's what it costs. Do you want a cup or not? Don't you have some regular coffee? No, I've been working on a pumpkin spice flavor, but there's been some problems. Pumpkins aren't spicy. That's the main problem, yeah. Fine, I'll buy a cup. I'm poor. Oh no. You know what? Forget it, I'm leaving. Hey Harris! I can't drink it, I can't even afford it! Oh! Your booze sends tingles. You spur Cinder toward the source of the disturbance in the liquor sphere, and find a little still hidden in the pines. Look, this is free. It's so free. There's a jar of moonshine under the spout. What's this thing? It's a still, you ain't never seen one? Well, yeah, my uncle is one who makes this liquor out of turnips that he calls turniptine, but this still is all weird looking and has extra parts. We'll fire it up and we'll see if we can drink whatever it makes without going blind. I guess it won't hurt to try, unless alcohol poisoning hurts. I think it does. Gin blossoms. Make some. It's a still for turning moon into moonshine. You drop some moon bits into the hopper, wait a few minutes, and collect the liquid that comes out of the still. I got moonshine. That's true, I did have moon bits. Increases everything by 9 for the rest of the day. Cool. So, I got some EXP. Let's level up. Thick skin increases my armor. Or grit increases my HP. It's also cheaper, so I could get more. Oh, it's actually not cheaper. Maybe I'll max this out first then. And then we'll level up grit. Okay. Wander. I got that wanderlust. Off the side of the trail, you see a big billboard reading Alamo Rent a Mule this way. You mark the location down on your map in case you're even in the market to rent a mule. You just never know. I think Alamo's a real rental car company. This place seems kind of familiar. Yeah, but I can't quite place it. Something starts with an A? This year's model. Looks like this is where you go to rent a mule. Just judging from the sign, you know. Howdy, welcome to Alamo Rent a Mule. How can I help you? I'd like to rent a mule. Excuse me, but didn't you ride up here on a horse? Yes. So what do you need a mule for? I guess you have a point. Please remember us in the future if your horse breaks down, though. Sure. If my horse breaks down, I'm gonna go to the vet. How's the game going? It's going good. We're getting close to the end of it. I'm pretty far. This lists a bunch of features you can pay extra for when renting a mule, such as butt muffler, saddle warmers, side of coleslaw, fuzzy dice, deluxe eyeball wipers, two-way sneeze through wind vent, rear view mirror, sound dampened shoes. Okay. Oh great, another customer. As if I didn't have to deal with enough already. What with the paperwork and the heat and the mule bites. And someone keeps stealing my lunch out of the employee icebox. And my trick knuckles acting up again. Gosh. Sure would be nice to get a little peace and quiet, but nope. I've got to stand here at this counter all day. And the hardwood floor isn't helping my Google. Google, tell me how to say the word. Pronunciation.
Sciatica.
Sciatica. Yeah, that word. The hardwood floor isn't helping my sciatica. Let me tell you about sciatica, because I know how to say it now. Don't even get me started on what they pay us around here. The mules eat better than I do. Uh-huh. And if all that wasn't bad enough, I went and dropped my daughter's birthday present down a stupid hole at a stupid mine. And will anyone go and get it for me? Haha, yeah, right. Oh, do you mean this bracelet? Wow, thanks a bundle. It's a real tragedy that there are so few selfless and kind-hearted people like you in the world willing to do a hugely dangerous favor for a total stranger without any expectation of a reward. Yeah, sure. How's it going? Oh, pretty typical, by which I mean horrible. My shins are acting up and my eyebrows are on the fritz, and you wouldn't believe the amount of paperwork I've got to do, but of course the pencil sharpener's broken, so I have to sharpen my pencil by hand with a nail file, and a scorpion got in my coffee and drank half of it. This is fine. I have so many needles now, but I've opened most locks, I think, at this point. I think. She keeps, like, motioning over here. You need something. Let's try over here as well. Oh? With a spooky combination of hissing, chattering, and clanking, an ancient skeleton rises out of the sand in front of you. He's wearing dented and rusted antique armor and a long handlebar mustache. Must be an ancient explorer or would-be conqueror. Hopefully the former, because he doesn't seem to have been much good at the latter. How does your mustache stay on? Hiss. Do you use glue? Hiss. Huh. You think you can defeat me? You can even conquer this country and look at it. It's just flat dirt with sand on top. Just a big old pile of sand. You got beat up by a cat's litter box. You're pathetic. Get out of here. The skeleton hangs its head sadly and trudges away, presumably to walk home across the ocean floor. Alright. Free EXP. You ride past a woman who's running along the desert trail on foot, and although I say running, it's a slow run, with an odd loping gait. She's dressed oddly too. No hat, just a thin strip of fabric tied around her forehead, light clothing and strange soft-looking boots that barely even come up to her ankles. Is everything alright? Are you running away from something? Something pretty slow, like maybe a desert tortoise, or... No, I'm jogging. What? Jogging! I invented it. It's like slow running. Where I'm from, we just walk. It's better exercise if you go faster, but not fast enough to actually get away from something? Full-out running wears you out. It isn't as healthy. It's healthier than being eaten by a bear. Look, I'm not being chased by bears. I've never been chased by a bear. Well, yes, that's obvious. You're alive and not in mangled lumps. This is about physical fitness. Bears aren't an issue. Okay, you're right. Thank you. There aren't many bears out here in the desert. A pack of coyotes, though, you'd be in real trouble. This is a very frustrating conversation. They'd tear you to shreds, even without those goofy-looking shoes. Hey, I designed these myself. They are not goofy. They're pretty goofy. Grrr. I mean, what good are they if you can't even run properly in them? What? They don't prevent... And they certainly aren't going to protect your ankles from a coyote bite. They'll be perfectly good for kicking your ass. Gosh, all this exercise has made you kind of belligerent. Get down off that horse. How about we see if you can catch me? You ride away. The jogger runs after you for a bit, yelling, but as predicted, she can't catch you. It's gotta be the shoes. Yep. Oh, I should have fought her and taken her shoes. I was hoping we'd get more back and forth. Coaching? Oh, sure, Frank, if you want to give me advice on finding it. What is this? Huh. Frisco vipers use their scales. Not getting the goofy shoes, I know. I'm a fool. I was in the right place before? Okay. A floating banana. Take it. Alright, we'll head up north then. You see wisps of smoke rising above the pines nearby, and spur Cinder over to investigate. The source is a little shop nestled deep in the forest, almost as though the proprietor doesn't want customers to find it. You jot the location down on your map so you don't forget where it is. I always go to places as soon as I find them. Weird place to find a house, so far from anything civilized. Is it just me or are there a lot of squirrels out here? No, this is in fact a lot of squirrels. Weird. Yuck, squirrel droppings. It's nasty work, and you're not entirely sure why you're doing it all the way out here in the near wilderness. I'm just telling you. It's free EXP, it's so free! This barrel used to have pickles in it. Now it just has nasty old pickle juice. Howdy. Name's Holloway. Hab Holloway. Sorry for the chitter, and I ain't seen another person in a long time. Well, that's not surprising. This place is pretty secluded. What do you do here? Mostly I sell pine cones to squirrels. He frowns. Huh. Well, alright. Holloway chews on something he had stored away in one of his cheeks. H. Holloway? I found the silver pin. I think it belongs to you. Ah, dang it. I was hoping not to see that again. I locked that up with the keys inside on purpose. Too many bad memories. I appreciate the intention, that's real kind of you, but go ahead and keep it. Is it something to do with why you live all the way out here with the squirrels? I just don't feel comfortable in regular society no more. Is it something to do with this old pickaxe? It has your initials on it, and I found it in the same mine your pin is from. Oh my god, no! I didn't do nothing! He starts chattering wildly in squirrel. Whoa, wow, okay, sorry, I'm putting it away, never mind. Holloway grabs a paper bag from under the counter and hyperventilates into it for a bit. Eventually he calms down, though he still has kind of a wild look in his eyes. So, welcome to my shop. What can I do for you? Well, Let me see what you're selling. A bow tie? You would never wear this, but maybe you'll find a child that needs help getting ready for a funeral? That definitely sounds like something that would happen out west. Weird. Peanut butter, needles, pickaxe. Pine cone. Pine trees use them for reproduction, animals use them for food, and grandmothers use them for making little decorative owls. They sure do. I wonder what's for. There's a special species of squirrel where you live that was endangered, but it got unlisted recently? Heck yeah! Good job with the squirrel breeding! There's one squirrel by us. He has like an orange tail. Like his tail's a different color than the rest of his body. It's interesting. Okay, let's see. Ah! Ferocious roar! Do I have anything to sell? I kind of want everything. I like all the things. I wish you could mark things so they don't show up in here. Oh wait, sack of meat nuggets. It doesn't say just sell it though. So maybe it's used for something else. I keep poking him about the pin. Oh, finders keepers. Oh, thanks, Frank. Thank you for updating the counter. Wander. Wandering Sally. Nothing I need. Curious Falls Mountain. Oh, this is the place. This is the place. I'm going in. Wait, it's all the way down here. Hey, Darth. Joy of Joys, another cave. Gonna be annoyed if I have to run in there to help you fight something and I get guano all over my hat. Say, there's something kind of odd about this cave. What you got? The mountain doesn't seem natural. It's just like a giant pile of rocks and boulders, with some dirt filling in the cracks. And look, the land around here is pretty flat otherwise. That doesn't sound real stable for a cave. It stayed up long enough for weeds to grow on it. I guess as long as we don't go kicking the walls, it ought to be okay. If you say so, I think I'll stand right over here. Yeah, no bullying! No bullying allowed. Oh, Frank says some eastern gray squirrels have genes that give them reddish fur. Oh! So maybe it's an eastern gray squirrel? That would make sense. I am in the east. Look at this. You could probably plug all of these holes if you were strong enough. But look, there's little creatures in there. Be strong enough. I did it. There's something strange about these rocks. Some of these rocks aren't real. They vanish as soon as you look at them closely. Intriguing. I just have to make sure I check both sides. This thing has a job to do, and it isn't going to take any of your gruff. Any of your guff? Put that guff right back in the bag, and make sure you use a twist tie so it doesn't get stale. Guff. What's guff? Here we go. Beefy. The eastern gray squirrels spread as far as Texas? Oh. Huh. Wouldn't have expected that. We saw a baby squirrel the other day when we were on a walk with the dog. It ran like under a car, and then the dog was like trying to go under there to find it, and we were like, no, sweetie. We can't let you crawl under people's parked cars. Replace it. Terminal. Local power terminal. Power destination. Roberto! Primary terminal. Time squeezer terminal? Increase time squeezer? Sure. Chrono key. Chrono key fabrication facility power offline. Chrono key. Insert the battery. Everything goes blue. Mess with it. This machine has a smallish hole in either end and a large flat surface running to the middle. As you're staring at it trying to figure out what it does, a mouse suddenly runs into the hole on the left. At the same instant, a mouse skeleton skids out of the hole on the right. Huh. Got any spare meat? No, it's all mine! It's all mine! Nom, 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 nom. Hey, Friday! You slip the skeleton into the right hole, and a very confused mouse scurries out of the left hole and disappears under the machine. This machine must be some kind of time tube. Put something in the left hole. The coal. Yes! Yes! I'm rich! I'm rich! Whoa. Decent wine. Fine wine! If only I had cheese! Dynamite. Hooray? Dynamite. Dynamite. Hee. Put something in the right hole. A piece of El Vibrato scrap. El Vibrato helmet. Nifty. El Vibrato battery. Oh. It could become anything. It could become one of 3 things. Old stick of dynamite. 40 damage. More damage. Time hole. Time hole. Resist the temptation, Monty. It won't end well. It would be pretty cool. You could put like you could put like Game Boy cartridges in there to fix the batteries. Must get better dynamite. I will blow up all the people. Wait, what does the fine wine do? 15 Moxie! Okay, wait. Bottle of vinegar. Crap. This bottle of vinegar is like the tombstone for a bottle of wine. And like a tombstone, you can't really do anything useful with it. I'm putting it back in. I'm putting it back in. Okay, so we should have turned the Roberto power all on. Oh, I missed one. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Was it here? A cow's skull wreathed in its own personal blizzard. I see it. Haven't seen this before. What's in the fire variety? Alrighty, I'm going down. And then Roberto containment. Initialize Roberto containment system. Well, whatever that was, it feels pretty important. This definitely wasn't here before. Take the crown. It's a perfect fit. Oh, it's huge. This crown-shaped El Vibrato helmet was bestowed on you for a very noteworthy achievement that you don't precisely understand. Oh, do I not get to meet Roberto? I thought I was gonna fight somebody. I have lots of crowns now, and by lots I mean 2. Actually, what does the Necromancer crown even do? +1 AP. That's because I silver plated it. So this one's better. The Necromancer one just looks cool. I would have 2 nickels, which is basically a dime, but less efficient. Okay. I feel like there could be still stuff down here to discover. Actually, wait a minute. Do I have binoculars? You like your money inefficient? Frank goes to the bank and takes things out all in pennies. Wonder. Sally again. Down here. I mean, it says desolate, so it makes sense if there's not much stuff there, but also my brain is like, there must be things. Several loud gunshots ring out as you round a large cluster of boulders, and you dive into cover. Peeking cautiously around the corner, you discover a goblin shooting a large pistol at a pile of nailed-together driftwood. Hello? Oh, hello. What doing? Targets practicing? Nope, sculpting, look. You take another look, and from the right angle, the driftwood does kind of look like an owl, albeit one that's been shot a bunch of times with a pistol. Talk to them. Pretty good owl. Eagle. Not quite as good, then. Be mean. What if I am real mean being and pushing over your sculpture? What if I am a gun having? Oh, look, I am. Ah, yes. I want the sculpture. I'm a bad person in this game. Sandalwood ring. It's hard not being a bad person though because they have like unique items that you can't get otherwise. And I want it. You know what, let's put my cow ring back on temporarily. Pistol attack damage. Oh, okay. Cow ring. Actually, wait. How much leather do I have and how much do I need? I guess I can check in dirt water. I have like a leather worker's table there. Can't believe I didn't get a random counter. Going that far. Infernal leather. Hammer. Hammer. Using a bone. Infernal mallet. Yes. Yes! Actually, wait. Can I make anything cool? Smoldering lassos. Yeah, why not? Can never have too many lassos, right? Since using items is basically free in game, it doesn't use like any of your action points. Anyone tries to bully me, they better watch out. Tie him up. And not in like a fun way. Oh, did I send anyone else here? I've been recruiting a lot of people. No, no one knew. Okay. Hellstrom. I think this is the one. Oh, robots. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I am the king of the robots now. Look at my hat. It is me. I am your ruler. Ring it with the bell. Who dares summon Duke Bovacus? And why can't Duke Bovacus move? Not cool. Not cool at all. What are you? I am Duke Bovacus. What are you? I'm Fangy. Wait. You shouldn't tell demons your name. Or at the very least, you shouldn't tell devils your name. He's a demon, not devil. I'm Fangy. Duke Bovacus hates you, Fangy. Release me. What's in it for me? Oh, Duke Bovacus knows what you want. Duke Bovacus knows you want power. And Duke Bovacus has it to spare. What say Duke Bovacus beefs you up a little bit, and you let Duke Bovacus go? That sounds fair? Sure, lay it on me. Smart. Duke Bovacus can appreciate the desire for power. He unhinges his jaw, and a stream of black fluid sprays out of his throat and into your mouth. Gah! I know, right? It's horrible. But that said, you do feel more powerful. Release me. No. Duke Bovacus is getting very angry. He does some more flailing, this time even less dignified than before. And that, my friends, is how we deal with demons. Oh, wait. Minus HP! Minus HP! What's up with that? A lot of your blood has been replaced with liquid evil. Ooh. Okay. Well, let's get some of my HP back. Release me! No. Can I keep taunting him? No. Okay. Okay, she doesn't comment on him. I thought maybe she would. Alright. We will keep him trapped there forever. That's what you get for being a demon cow. In which case... I think it's time for the train. Oh wait, what? Oh, I already rescued the train? I guess I already rescued the train. Oh. Good job, me! I'm the best! Looks Looks like somebody on that train got a job as a projectionist. Would you like to watch this movie? It's free because movies have only recently been invented, and nobody has figured out that they can charge for them yet. Note, doing this will not change anything about the world or your character. When the cutscene is over, you'll still be right here and you can keep playing if you want. It's the final cutscene! I've completed all my side quests. Some folks say that endings don't matter. But other folks, they like to know how things turn out. The consequences of their actions, like... With the trains running again, Frisco thrived. People came from all over to seek their fortunes. But thanks to you, they didn't have to do it while on fire because some cow attacked their wagon. Look at all these people. Not on fire. And all because of me. I'm gonna keep scrolling. What else is over there? Nobody knows. I think the houses are gonna loop. Maybe not. Ah, no, they're looping. Okay. With the railroad completed and Norton ousted, Smee found himself out of a job, but in of an opportunity. After being elected mayor, he managed the growth and infrastructure of Frisco with compassion and pragmatism. In 1944, Frisco was named Most Reasonable City by the Tuesday Evening Post. Quite the accomplishment. Look at that nerd. The idea of city life didn't appeal to Susie much. After you and she parted ways, she moved down the peninsula a ways and settled a Cowsbane farm, still fighting the good fight in her way. Good job, Susie. After she finished getting the bakery boys up and running, Louise moved to Frisco and opened her own shop specializing in artisanal breads and pies. Unfortunately, after some unknown vandal kept breaking in at night and destroying all of the pies, she had to switch to a breads-only business model. That's a lot of bread. Thanks to your assistance, Hobart Bupper got the photography bug, or should we say the photography owl. Anyway, he opened an art gallery so the citizens of Frisco would never again have to suffer from the inability to see pictures of owl skeletons whenever they wanted. That's very niche. Kurtz left the fort and set up shop in Frisco. His fitness group skyrocketed in popularity. The growth was entirely due to word of mouth, because the first rule of Kurt's Fit is that you cannot stop talking about Kurt's Fit. Is it like a CrossFit joke? Kurtz till it hurts. No Kurt's pain, no Kurt's gain. With your help, the professor gained enough knowledge about El Vibrato technology to start building his own. He opened a very successful consumer technology store in Frisco, and for decades, people spent all their time staring at little computers in their hands instead of talking to one another. Oops, I did this. Look at them with their little phones. Look, they're happy though, they're smiling. I've brought happiness to these people. The musicians you sent to Dirtwater formed a band called Pear Life. They were popular with Frisco college kids, once a college opened in Frisco. The Viphone. Instead of iPhone, oh, that's so good. Did they make this song specifically for the ending? That's cool. Just in case you made the band. No pon-pon! No pon! The speaker you're so unhappy that he's frowning. You solved all of Breadwood's problems. With an increase in morale and civic resources, they were able to clear the weeds from the road and fix the well and the broken hitching post. There was even enough left over to give the mayor's office a new coat of paint, refresh the facade on the buttery biscuit, and add a second story to the bunkhouse. They even managed to get that horse into rehab. Oh, good! The drunk horse! The buttery biscuit. Oh, no, I want biscuits now. No, I'm thinking about biscuits. The horse. He's rehabbed. Olive Garden and Cactus Bill lived happily ever after. A wandering band of goblins found that El Vibrato weather machine you unearthed and formed a cult around it. Due to the increased rainfall, both Olive's garden and her marriage were extremely prolific. I get the joke, the Don Don Pan Pan? Oh, Dokopan? Like Dokopan Kingdom? Is that the joke? To be honest, I thought you were misremembering the lyrics and I wasn't going to say anything because I didn't want to embarrass you. Oh, the buttery biscuit? No, I don't get it. Oh, so you were making a Dokopan Kingdom oh. Oh. What's buttery biscuit? Chuck continued to run his blood and breakfast without incident, accident, scandal, or allegation for many years. Good for him, good for him. You won 4 of the reenactment scenarios at Fort Memoriam. They still talk about you. Remember when that Fangy gal came through here? Yeah, she was really, really good at this game. Do we have more root beer? With your help, Roy Bean's Jelly Bean Museum became the talk of the town. Well, first they had to build a town nearby, but once they did, hoo-wee. Buttering someone's biscuit, is that like when you're sucking up to them? Oh, the kids are so excited. Dirtwater became, relatively speaking, a thriving metropolis. Thanks to your efforts as a commerce ambassador and all-around helpful stranger, the once sleepy town became a shining oasis in a barren land. Every man, woman, and child in the town knew your name. They even put up a little plaque with your name on it in your old room at the Jewel. Little did they know. Wait, little did they know what? What does that mean? Clup, clup, clup. I want root beer now too. I want root beer and biscuits. Which probably aren't a great combo. As for you, after your adventure you settled in Frisco and bought a very long, very narrow house. You filled it with souvenirs of your exploits and started an antique hat rack collection. Oh, look at my hats! Oh, look at my bear! Oh, I'm missing one here. I missed a hat. Oh. Probably because I sold some in the beginning of the game because I needed money. I see. In 1906, all of the remaining cows in the West were simultaneously activated by some kind of signal from hell. They thundered east, forming a gigantic single-minded herd. The bovine taint in your blood, not dulled any by the passage of time, compelled you to join them. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I wish I had me silly walking along with the herd. That'd be really funny. Oh, those are achievement hats, they're special hats. Fortunately, a gang of rodeo clowns swept into the last minute and slaughtered the herd just before it reached Dirtwater. Unfortunately, all of the townsfolk of Dirtwater had a hard time sleeping for pretty much the rest of their lives. Seriously, it was a grisly sight. Thanks to your cleverness, the world is not destroyed 420 years later. On the contrary, it remains undestroyed for millennia. Future generations don't know what they should thank you. Don't know that they should thank you, but they definitely should. Because of Roberto. We trapped him. You're welcome, JD. Thank you for playing. The credits of loathing. We're partying, but we're partying in a Western way. Woo! Woo! Oh, the folks at the Indie Mega Booth. The Indie Mega Booth is always at PAX. Oh, everyone who played the demo at PAX, indicate, etc. I don't think they were at the PAX that I go to, though. They must have gone to, like, the West Coast one. Beta testers. I don't know any of these people. Sometimes you recognize the names of, like, other game developers in here. So Fangy's not thanked in the credits. It's a thankless job, JD. Saving the world. If you've enjoyed West of Loathing, you might enjoy our free browser-based game, The Kingdom of Loathing. I see. I shouldn't be surprised that the website's still around. I wonder if they actively develop it still? They were at PAX West in 2016 and 2017. Ooh, okay. I see. I wonder if they went back for Shadows of Loathing stuff too recently. I don't know. Well, very cool. Very cool. Well, thank you again, Frank. Frank sent me this this game. And I had a good time with it. So thank you very much. It was very nostalgic, considering I did play some Kingdom of Loathing. Very funny game, though. And I'll probably play the sequel at some point, too. But for now, I think we're gonna call it here, because I do have yoga today. So if I started something, I could only play something else for like an hour. So we'll just end stream a little bit early today. Yes, let me know what you think of the sequel, Frank. Ariel says it's really good. She's been having a good time with it. But thank you for coming by, everybody. Let's see if we have any friends on that we can raid. It's a little earlier than usual, but it looks like people are on. Looks like Weedy's still on, actually. I never get to raid Weedy because he always finishes before I do. This will be a nice twist. Okay, I'm gonna raid Weedy. And we're gonna say, Western raid! Alright, goodbye, everybody. I hope you have a good rest of your afternoon, and I'll see you all around. Bye-bye!